Welcome to the Science Magicians. Let's see 20 weird facts about polar bears. 1. Unique fur adaptation. Polar bear fur isn't white, it's translucent. Each strand is hollow, trapping heat and reflecting visible light, which appears white against the Arctic landscape. 2. Black skin for heat absorption. Beneath the fur, their skin is actually black, helping them absorb and retain heat from the sun, crucial in such cold climates. 3. The walking hibernators. Pregnant polar bears enter a unique state of walking hibernation. While they're active, their bodies conserve energy similarly to hibernation, a rare feature in the animal kingdom. 4. Highly specialized paws. Their paws can measure up to 12 inches across, acting like snowshoes to distribute their weight on ice and prevent sinking. The paw pads have tiny, soft bumps that grip ice. 5. Strongest sense of smell. Polar bears can detect a seal's scent from nearly a mile away and can sniff out prey hiding beneath 3 feet of snow or ice. 6. Efficient swimmers. Polar bears can swim continuously for over a week in open water without rest, covering distances of up to 100 miles, a feat unmatched by other terrestrial mammals. 7. Super fat milk. A polar bear mother's milk is about 30 to 35% fat, helping cubs grow rapidly. Newborns weigh less than 2 pounds, but reach up to 20 pounds in just a few months. 8. Self-cooling mechanism. Despite living in cold climates, polar bears often overheat due to their thick fur. They roll in the snow to cool off and sometimes paddle slowly to release excess heat. 9. Built for extreme conditions. Polar bear feet are covered in fur to prevent frostbite, even in temperatures as low as minus 40 degrees 40 degrees. 10. Incredibly high-calorie diet. A single adult polar bear can consume 100 pounds of seal fat in one meal. They target seal blubber, which provides the high calories needed to sustain their energy. 11. Apex predators with limited prey. Polar bears are apex predators but have limited food sources in the Arctic. Primarily hunting seals, they're known to eat birds, fish, and sometimes vegetation. 12. Unique hunting technique. Known as still hunting, polar bears lie motionless by seal-breathing holes and wait patiently, sometimes for hours, to ambush their prey. 13. Scavengers. When needed, while polar bears are active hunters, they'll scavenge on whale carcasses or even human garbage when resources are scarce. 14. Delayed implantation. Polar bear embryos undergo delayed implantation. After mating, the fertilized egg pauses development until conditions are right, ensuring cubs are born during favorable seasons. 15. Inuit inspiration. Indigenous Arctic communities consider polar bears wise and skillful hunters, inspiring traditional hunting techniques, especially patience and stealth. 16. Small but fast hearts. Polar bears have a lower than expected heart rate for an animal of their size, especially when diving, allowing them to stay submerged for about 2 minutes without breathing. 17. Vision adapted to polar days and nights. Their eyesight is adapted to navigate the Arctic's long, dark winters and bright summers, helping them find food in both conditions. 18. Quiet yet communicative. Polar bears vocalize sparingly. They mostly communicate through body language and subtle vocal cues, such as chuffs and growls. 19. Rarely aggressive to humans. While polar bears are dangerous if threatened, they often avoid humans unless driven by extreme hunger. 20. Solitary, yet socially savvy. Although primarily solitary, polar bears form temporary social bonds, especially during mating or near abundant food sources like whale carcasses. 5 most unusual facts of polar bear. 1. Snow dens as temperature regulators. Polar bears sometimes dig temporary snow dens to avoid sudden Arctic temperature drops. Unlike hibernation dens, these are short-term shelters to maintain body heat when the weather becomes unexpectedly harsh. 2. Ice walkers, not runners. Polar bears don't actually run on ice. They tend to amble instead, walking in a specific side-to-side gait that minimizes slipping. This is an energy-saving strategy, allowing them to cross icy terrain more effectively without risking a fall. 3. Liver toxicity. The polar bear liver is rich in vitamin A, a result of their blubber-rich diet, making it toxic for humans to eat. Consuming it can lead to a dangerous condition called hypervitaminosis A. 4. Spirited play in adulthood. Polar bears are playful, even as adults. Researchers have observed adult polar bears sliding on ice for fun and playing with objects like chunks of ice or bones in what looks like an expression of joy and curiosity, rare among wild adult animals. 5. Sneak attacks on other bears. Polar bears sometimes attempt sneak attacks on other bears, especially if there's food at stake. While usually solitary, some individuals have been observed quietly approaching and trying to scare off competitors to gain access to food without a fight. Thanks for watching The Science Magicians. Please subscribe, like, and share for more interesting videos.